What up, everybody? In this video, I'm going to be adding in the collision to my walls so I can't just go by them. And I am going to be adding in the stars, and if I have enough time, maybe the arrows coming out. So I think the first thing and the easiest thing we should do is quickly add in our stars. So let's jump into the code. And just like last time, we're going to jump up here to our stars class where we have all of our other buttons. And we are going to just make another 2 stars. So this is, just so I don't get lost, room 2. This was room 1. Okay. So we'll just call it star 9, and that is going to be equal to stars. And we're going to put this at 70 and 170, and then we're going to make it 84 by 72. And we don't want any to be collected. And for our star 10 is going to be equal to, is going to be equal to stars. And we basically want the same, we just want it down a little bit. So we'll go 660, and then 84 and 72, and 0. And just to kind of clean up our code a little bit, we'll go room 2 stars is equal to a list of all our stars. Star 8, star 9, and star 10. Okay, now that we have our star 9 and 10 created and we put them into a list, we will come back down in here to our boss room function, and we will just go for S in star room 2 stars. We just want to go S draw star, and we'll put it on the screen. And we also want functionality to that. Oh, yeah, it'll be okay. So we will go S dot collected. Okay, now let's go ahead and test this. So S dot collected. Oh, what did I do wrong here? Let's just see this really fast. It is a capital C, not a lowercase c. Okay, let's try this one more time. All right, so okay, we don't want to add S collected. We just want to draw them. And then I was added to the group stars dot add S. That's what I meant to do. Now if we run this again, there they are. He runs and closes. So if we come up and we can collect our stars. So now that our stars are there, they're in an okay place. We'll just get rid of these. Maybe we'll move this bottom one down so it's more in front of the hole. So come back up here to the stars, and we're just gonna move that down a little bit. So to move it down, we'll just make it 680. Okay, let's see what that looks like. That looks a lot better. So now we will need to add in our walls. So we can't just go over and through them. So we're just going to use image I've already kind of pulled from our background, but we need to make another one, and that is going to be self.image. And I guess we'll just keep going. 7 is equal to pygame.image.load, and we will join obstacles with, and I called it boss underscore wall dot png, and oh no, and then we will convert that, and we'll convert that over. So this is our wall. Now we just need to make a function, and we will draw it on the screen. So we will go definition, draw, boss. We'll just say boss walls, and we'll just need the screen. So screen dot blit, and we'll need self dot image 7. Oh, and we did self dot rect. So we're going to need self in that, and we forgot to create the instances that we want to load. Okay, so that's 7. And we are going to want to scale this a little bit to make sure it is how much self dot width and self dot height. Okay, so now we're going to scale it, and we're going to come down in here. So this is our boss room, this is room 1, and this is our boss room. So we need to make level 8 top boss wall is equal to our level underscore 8. And we wanted that to be at 570, 120, and then we only wanted it 32 and 210. Oops, we forgot the first ones. So 0 and 0, and there we go. And just let's go ahead and put that on the screen just to see what that looks like. Level 8. Oh, top boss wall. And then we just need the screen. Okay, let's test that out, see if that gets onto the screen okay. It does not. Oops. Draw boss walls. I forgot to call the function. Huh. And there. I think it is there. You just cannot see it because of my poor drawing. So I think it is there. We will go ahead and put our other one in really fast. And this one is going to be called level 8. Oops. I zoomed in. Level 8. Underscore. Hold on, let me zoom back out. I don't like this. View. Appearance. Where is my zoom in? Okay, let's not do that again. Bottom underscore boss wall is equal to level underscore 8. And we don't want it. We don't care about the rooms. And for this, we're going to make it at the same 570 for the X because we want them to be lined up. And at 535, and then we'll do 32 and 240 again. So now we want to draw that in our boss room. Level 8 underscore bottom boss wall dot draw boss walls, and then we will do the screen. Now let's run that. And there we go. Not really sure what's going on right here. Something is right here. Very interesting. We will have to take a look at that later. For now, let us go ahead and add in the collision. What would that be? That is very interesting. We're learning lots of stuff as we go, just so it doesn't think it's spelled wrong. So I'm not really sure what was going on. But in this group, walls group, now we just had to add the level 8 top boss wall and our level 8 bottom boss wall. So just that should be as simple as now we have collision to our walls. We cannot get through, well, unless we clip, but we can fix that issue later. Very, very interesting. All right, so now we have collision in our walls, kinda. Let's go ahead and add these ones over here. And for that, we are going to add one last image. And we are going to do self image 8 is equal to pygame dot image dot load. And we are going to pull from the obstacles. And this time we are going to join it with level 8 entrance png, and then we will convert that. And let's go ahead and scale it just to make sure is equal to pygame self.width and our self.height. Okay, did we scale level 8 room 2? We did scale our cage front. I really wonder what's going on with that. I'll have to go back and check that in a little bit. But for now, under our boss room, we want to add in our entrance. So we'll go level 8 underscore top underscore entrance is equal to level underscore 8 0 0, and the entrance, and we want it to obviously start at the beginning of the screen, so we don't want any width on that. The top will start at 320, and then we need that 340 pixels by 320. Okay, and now we will do the same thing for our bottom. Oh, Okay. So we'll do the same thing for the bottom. We will just name this bottom entrance, and instead of 345 we will make this, no, instead of 320 we will make this 535. 535. And we need to draw our entrance walls, so let's make a function for that as well. Draw our entrance and this is going to take self and screen, and this was screen dot blit, and we will need our self dot image 8 and our self dot rect. And now last but not least, we just draw it under our boss room. So level 8 underscore top entrance dot draw entrance, and our level 8 bottom entrance draw. And then let's just go ahead and add the collision now. Bottom and level 8 top. Okay, so now that should draw. Oh, it we are having lots of collision issues here. I am not really sure what is happening, but they are on the screen. But our collision is definitely broken, and I'm not for sure why. We must be having rectangle issues. I think we're going to need to make a whole new collision function for our walls. So let's go up here and check our collision function for our walls, which is blocked wall. So let's go ahead and tell this, let's modify this just a little bit. If turtle dot level is equal to 8, and actually let's not even do that. Let's just do all the walls. Let's hopefully we don't break the game too bad, but we're just gonna change this over to rect instead of masks. Let's just play the beginning from the beginning to make sure we didn't break anything. So if everything is still okay, we should be able to, all our walls are indeed still working. So maybe now it will be a little bit easier. Okay, let's go back to our test. And there we go. That is indeed working much better. That's what okay. So my collision was just acting up because it was on the wrong, it was pulling the collision from the wrong picture, more or less. Okay, there we go. Now we got our walls. I will go back and delete a lot of this stuff like I did on the other side. So we got our walls and our collision, and there's no way in. Not supposed to be any way in. Okay, so let's just go show you how I do that really fast. I just come under here in my paint, and we just have to copy this Edit, copy, and now we just paste a bunch of these orange squares over everything. Just like so. Oops. So, this way, it looks all pretty. Oops, we don't need that one. Okay, so let's minimize this. Let's test our game one last time. And see, now that looks much better. All right, guys. I think that's where we're going to end the video. I think we're going to have to put the arrows and everything in on our next video. But thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye.